We are back talking to people who go above and beyond the call of duty, if you will, for others, like my guest, Dr. Elissa Zingman, whose uplifting story was recently featured, in fact, in People magazine. Dr. Zingman was a ballet dancer who dreamt of seeing her name in lights. But after years of battling a mystery illness that left her in chronic pain, high fevers, nausea, and torn ligaments, her dream was shattered. But even after a terrifying diagnosis, she felt a calling to not only help herself, but to help others living in the same unbearable agony. Take a look.
Growing up, I was a dancer. Just sort of our ethos was that you worked through the pain. I would have horrible abdominal cramping pain, sometimes to the point I kind of like curled up in a ball on the floor in the fetal position at night. I dislocated my kneecap just getting out of bed. I screamed because when I tried to stand up, the pain was so excruciating. I had to leave the dance conservatory. And at that point, I really had to do a lot of soul searching and reinvention and really pursue my interest in medicine much sooner. During medical school, I was sick a lot. I had to do a lot of exams and a lot of clinical rotations. It became really hard to concentrate because of how much pain I was in. I thought I was dying. And I said it to my husband, I think maybe I should make videos for our daughter because I don't think I'm going to be here for her life. I learned about EDS in a lecture in our second year of medical school, and these alarm bells of recognition that this must be me. A lot of people think it was probably a relief to get the diagnosis, but I was told that the best I could hope for was a 10 to 15% improvement. And to me, that felt like a life sentence.
Dr. Elissa Zingman joins us now from Dunedin, Florida. Doctor in the house, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you for having me. Thank you.
Of course. EDS. Tell me, it is a rare disease. There is no cure for it. How we saw you in great detail talk about the pain. I don't even know how you could function day to day under that pain and distress on your body. How were you keeping going, even to go to school and study?
Yeah, so when I was in medical school, it was very on and off. It was good days, bad days. It was very unpredictable. There were days where I was fighting back tears the whole day. And sometimes those were days that there were exams or surgeries to do or other important things going on, you know?
To hear you talk about the pain and the illness taking over so much that you thought that you were not going to see your daughter, Serena, grow up. For a mom to say, I may not see my baby, she may not know me because of this. How did you keep going?
Almost that was sort of the impetus to keep going more than anything else, was wanting to be there for her and wanting to figure this out. And so at that point, I, really needed to focus on my health for a while, and that was what I did. And thank God I was able ultimately to figure out what was going on and start to work on getting better.
It's incredible. And just when you found out what was wrong with your body or what you were living with, nothing's wrong with your body, what you were living with, you then decided to open a clinic to help other people suffering from the same syndrome. That's remarkable. And I understand that you opened a clinic and people started pouring in. You were open just a few hours a week and folks started coming in.
It was really surprising. I could really never have anticipated where I am today with a multi-year wait list and even being asked to be on your show or anyone being this interested in what I'm doing. It just never even occurred to me when I opened my clinic how much suffering and need is out there unaddressed.
Yeah.
And it's really been, in a lot of ways, a gift to be able to take what I went through and be able to use that to help other people. And on the flip side, it's also a tremendous amount of pressure, for someone who still does struggle with my health at times,
Well, pressure, but not cracking under it, because you went from temporary hours, part-time, to a life passion in helping other people here. I always say that in life, you want to witness to your work. And we have two of your patients who wanted to share a very special message with you.
After years of every doctor imaginable, every specialty imaginable, I went to Dr. Zingman's clinic, and she was the one who finally diagnosed me. Thank you for taking the time and the energy to help me become better and help teach me how to stay better.
I've gone through my entire life thinking that I was crazy. Dr. Zingman was the first person who looked at me and said, "This is real. It's happening, and I believe you." I didn't know if I was going to be able to have an independent life, have a job, be able to do the things that I love. She's truly changed my life.
I mean, that is so powerful at this time that we talk about healthcare, Dr. Zingman, and people having to be an advocate for themselves. To hear a patient say she listened to me and helped me, how does that feel knowing what you went through all those years and still go through?
Feels like I'm not going to cry on national television. It's really special.
Yeah.
It is. And I just feel really, really very lucky to be doing what I'm doing and to be healthy enough to do it. I mean, I don't take that for granted for a minute.
You're incredible. Thank you so much for sharing your story. Thank you for going above and beyond for other people. Coming up, he's a Grammy-nominated singer at the top of his game.